All right, so your attention span is actually very, very important in order for you to play actually good chess. And the shorter the time control, it's actually quite counterintuitive. The shorter the time control, the more important your attention span or like mental awareness is, especially in Blitz. I've noticed like there are periods if I'm scrolling on my phone a lot, if I'm addicted to like dopamine, Instagram reels, my Blitz level just gets destroyed because I'll be playing 3+1 Tile Tuesday or any other like time control 3+2, and then I'll just have like 5 seconds where I'm not even in the game. I'll be thinking like, okay, Rook 64, and I think about like that one thing, he said this to me about, and I'm like, oh shit, what just happened? I'm like 5 seconds down the clock. I'm like, what just happened? That's not like you can't have that. It's like ridiculous. Like you just cannot have in a blitz game. Imagine if like in the World Blitz Championship suddenly like literally you can't move for like 5 minutes, 5 seconds. You have to like look away. Like that's such a huge handicap, and for that to happen like 5 times throughout the game, losing your concentration like that, you're cooked. You're super cooked, and that's why like sometimes I'll just be playing. Suddenly I just flag for no reason because I don't even realize it. Like I just like be wandering in my head. Like I'll be thinking about like Magnus Carlsen, FIDE drama, freestyle chess store. I'm like, oh, what just happened? Oh, and then like I just flagged and I'm like cooked. I'm like just slamming the table. You know what I mean? It's not acceptable. And don't despair because there is actually a way to solve this, and that's through meditation, mindfulness meditation. Chess in and itself is literally a meditation. What is a meditation? Is literally just like a like I don't know the exact definition, but like okay, for example, Marcus Aurelius meditations. That's like a meditation. Okay, like writing your thoughts down, basically. Looking at like a plane flying through the sky, that's also a meditation. Looking at like a fire, that's also a meditation. But mindfulness meditation is basically where you just sit there and you're sort of mindful. Okay, you just get a thought and you're like thinking about something else. You stop and you keep mindful. You keep like being in the moment. And you think about something else. And then you bring yourself back. You don't indulge in thought and you come back. That's basically how you train your concentration. And when you're playing chess, you're actually doing that. You're putting your thoughts back into the moves you're thinking about and the calculation you're thinking about. And especially when you do calculation puzzles, why it's hard. You're just straining your concentration, you know what I mean? But that's just so important, such an important part of my chess and chess in general. And I've been slacking on that. There's a point where I stopped like doing like intense calculations, and I really suffered from that. My writing, if you can see, like it just completely just got destroyed. And that's why like I didn't keep pushing because I just got in bad shape. Some serious event happens, and I just like my training fell off. I'm just getting cooked. So what you can take away from this is that your plateau can be broken through very, very not easily, but simply. You know, simple and easy is different things. Meditation, mindfulness meditation is very, very simple. You any guided script, bro, just search online mindful meditation script, bro. Just like, or you can just set a timer on your phone and just try to be present here. Are you looking at the comments? You know what I mean? Like when you're watching video, are you a dopamine like fiend and you're just like scrolling down the comments like saying my video is probably like this is like a really small video, so you probably don't have comments to to waste your mind. But okay, you're looking at the recommended tab, right? It's over there. You're just like looking at it. You're cooked, bro. Like you're a dopamine fiend. Your monkey brain needs that. Like you're just like you're actually like a drug addict, like shaking for like you know what I mean. Like it's so cooked. So you have to stop doing that. It's like so cooked. Even I need to stop doing this because sometimes there's some periods in my life for like 4 week or 4 days, like 3 days, for a week, I'll just be like completely cooked. I like my mental shape is messed up. I haven't gone to the gym. I haven't ran like I've ran like 1 mile in a week, like something like that. It's cooked. So you just gotta get back on it. If you watched here, your attention span is pretty good. Pretty good. Really good, actually. It's an unedited video. I don't really make a lot of these unedited videos. And, you just have to be in the present. And that's very important for chess. Back to my point. When you're calculating some moves, you cannot be thinking about something else. You're like thinking rook takes c4, this, over there. Okay, and then you suddenly think about something else. You're like, oh, this guy, that guy. oh this, oh yeah, Weekanze, you know, Prague got this, Prague won tiebreak, school cash lost, well, and you're like, wait, you just lost like what, a minute on the clock, and if it's a classical game, it's not that deep, right? But it's if it's rapid, or if it's like a blitz game, you're cooked. Like in classical, I can recover from that, and I'm like, okay, wait, stop thinking about that. You need to lock in, you need to concentrate, and you're really never in the flow state. And when like is the greats, like if you guys don't know this, Kasparov was actually famous for his like he would just sit at the board and he wouldn't take any breaks. He would just like literally tank there, like just thinking there, and he would not move. That's his insane concentration. Like he is so driven and so focused that he's not like he does not get any thoughts. The whole like 3 hours of the chess game, he is just focused, locked in like flow state. He has no thoughts in his mind. It's like you're playing like Blitz, you know what I mean? Like you know that one, like we've all had this experience. Like sometimes maybe your diet's still good, maybe you just had some coffee. You're just see everything. You see everything in a Blitz game. Maybe it's over the board, maybe it's online, and you're just in there. You don't have any thoughts. You're just boom, 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 and when it's over, you're like, oh, and you take it back, and you're like, whoa, and you're just so like in the zone. You know what I mean? And when you could do that for classical chess, your rating is just gonna like go crazy because you're just there. You're technically like right now, if you have an hour and 30 minutes on the clock, you might only be using like half of that, or maybe like 70% of that, like with your messed up attention span. And even me, I'm not only unlocking like 70-80% of my potential. And if you're using 80% of your time on your clock in classical, that's already great because like most people are just mind wandering, even if they're like GMs or like if they're just in bad shape, they're gonna mind wander. So this is literally an insane handicap you have on. And if you can like get rid of the handicap, you have an insane like you literally have like 20 minutes up on the clock against your opponent. It's literally a handicap. It's literally like 1 hour 30. Like you have 1 hour 30, your opponent has like 40 minutes because he's like messed up in the head and he's gonna think about something else. Like imagine you have like a 50-minute time advantage from the start of the game. Well, you don't really, but your opponent is gonna like it's like that, you know. If you get rid of his brain fog and mind wandering, it's gonna be like 40 versus 1 hour 30. And if you're super focused for the whole time, you have that full time, and you're just gonna blow him away. Like it's cooked. Like he's gonna get destroyed. You know what I mean? So that's just so important. So important. I really need to get hop on that because like I'm not locked in. Like there was some periods in my life, like maybe a month, 2 months ago, where it's just like I'm not in bad shape. I'm looking at my phone. I'm scrolling YouTube shorts. Like that's literally destroying your and my chess. Like I was literally like voluntarily using my thumb to destroy my mind and chess. And if you're a chess player trying to achieve like goals or anything, and also in life as well, this is also like very important in every field of life because chess is life and life is chess. Quote Bobby Fischer. So yeah, get training. I think one of the best ways is to meditate, or like right here, look, get a puzzle book. This is the Woodpecker method. I've done this book like 10 times already, like a whole book 10 times. I know every pattern, but it's just still like it's good to. This is like a good introduction. I have also a few other calculation books, studies, but chess calculation is also a good way because you're sort of like it's also a meditation on chess. But mindfulness meditation, like in and of itself, is also great. Also, running without any headphones, without anything, just go on run without like just clean. You know, when you like have some period of like dopamine addiction and scrolling, there's just like this need for like clean, like nothing going on. You just like want peaceful. You don't want to take in, you know, there's like needles jabbing into yourself. You're just substance abuse. You're too many substances coming in. You just want to like be free of everything. You know. You just want to be free. So yeah. Hopefully, guys, you can take on the, if you're here, I have no doubt you're really on the right track. You know, if you're still listening to these words, you are like top 1%, like 0.001 attention span of the whole world. And in chess players, maybe you're already top one. Yeah. See you guys.